If you are watching this video, it is because you are wondering whether you should give up because he is in a relationship. He has a new girlfriend. Hey ladies, my name is Danny. I'm your life and relationship coach. And first and foremost, I wanted to empathize with you because I know how difficult the situation can be. I know how hard it is to decide whether you want to continue or not. You obviously still care for this person. You obviously still love this person. And there's a million thoughts that are running through your head because you're thinking to yourself, does this person even care about me anymore? Does he even give a shit? Excuse my French. Does he want to be with me anymore? Is he doing this just because he's trying to make me jealous? Does he actually love this person? Is it not a rebound? Is it a rebound? We can go through the laundry list of questions, but the reality is if you focus on all of those things, it is not going to help your situation. So I wanted to provide you with some things to think about in order for you to be able to decide whether you would like to continue forward or not. It does not mean that you don't have the potential or the ability of getting them back, but it's going to take a very specific mindset. It's going to take some energy. It's going to take some patience on your part. And I also want you to be a little bit realistic in your thinking when it comes to navigating this situation. So, number one, the first thing that we have to take a look at is what was the severity of the breakup? Did you guys have a really bad breakup? If you had a really bad breakup and there was a lot of resentment, a lot of animosity, a lot of anger, it most likely will result in an extended period of time that you guys are not in contact, right? It may also result in him trying to explore and find more options outside of the relationship. So if he is currently dating, if he is currently with somebody else, it doesn't necessarily mean that that is forever. Right? It could very well be a rebound situation, but that does not mean that you should be sitting around forever waiting for them to come back to you. You have to live your life. So the question itself of should I just give up? That is your choice. That is your decision. But I want you to be completely aware of the fact that if you do decide to give up, that does not mean that you are fully giving up on the situation forever unless you decide to move on completely. The second part of it is how long has it been since you guys broke up, right? So if it's literally been a month since you broke up and he's already dating somebody else, it is likely that it is a rebound situation. And the reason why I say that is because what I have come to find, and again, this is, I don't mean to generalize because every person processes things differently, but the common pattern that I have found is that guys have a tendency of processing breakups and emotional issues later on down the line. We immediately go into conservation mode, survival mode, right? We can compartmentalize pretty well and just try to forget by distracting ourselves. So it is very possible that if you guys just broke up and he's already in another relationship, it's just a distraction because he's actually hurting from the relationship. He's hurting about the breakup, but he does not want to show that because his ego is getting in the way. Now, if it has been a long time since you guys broke up and he is currently in a relationship, is it possible that this is, the real deal? Is it possible that he may be in a committed, serious relationship? Yes, of course. But that does not mean that you should stop living your life. That does not mean that you should focus completely on that. Refocusing on yourself, putting yourself on the pedestal, focusing on what I call the 3 R's, right? Reevaluation, reinvestment, and reinvention is the most important thing and the best thing that you can do at this time, because when you rebuild your self-confidence, when you become more secure in yourself, when you start to live your life, that energy that you start to put out is what ends up re-attracting your ex to you. I cannot tell you how many times I have worked with people that have been out of a relationship for 2 or 3 years, and the second they decide to start dating again is when their ex ends up coming back. And that can be incredibly frustrating. But I say that to tell you that it doesn't mean that there is not a possibility or a potential down the line, but right now your focus is in the wrong place. The next thing is show your improvements, show you that you're living your life on social media. It is one of the best ways that we can show our ex of the things that we are currently doing that may entice them to come back, that may make them a little bit jealous. Now, I'm not saying to do things in a negative fashion to draw their attention, right? I'm not saying to go to a club and take a picture with a bunch of guys and put it on there just because you actively want to make him jealous. That's not the best way to approach the situation. What I mean by that is if there are any things that you accomplish, if you go on a hike that you haven't gone on in a long time, document that. If you bought a new outfit, a new dress, and you feel amazing in it, take a picture of that. If you got your hair done and you look amazing and you feel bomb as hell, post that, because you want him to see that you're not laying down and dying, that you're continuing to live your life, and that you are potentially on the market and somebody else may swoop you up. Again, it's about focusing on you. And all of that to say that this is a matter of mindset. So if your goal is to win your ex back, it's not about going in there and actively trying to break up his relationship so that you can win him back, right? You don't want to start a new relationship on a foundation of negativity and jealousy and fear and resentment. You want to start a new relationship with positivity, right? With a level of carefreeness and joy. So by switching your mindset and saying, you know what? He has a new girlfriend. I'm going to let him do his thing for the time being. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do what I want to do. And with that energy alone, you will most likely re-attract that person back to you. So again, change the perspective, change the question, and change your focus. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below. If you have more questions, if you are in this situation, if you know somebody who was in this situation, I would love to hear your story. So again, make sure you drop it down in the comment box below. I try to read as many of the comments as possible. I try to answer as many as I can. Maybe you just want to know a little bit more, right? Maybe you need more detail. You can visit us at www.withmyexagain.com, where we have a multitude of different articles, videos, blogs associated with this and many other subjects as well. We have an incredible products page where we have curated and tailored specific courses just for you. So for example, in your circumstance where you are trying to figure out whether you should move on or not because your ex is in a rebound situation, we have a course for you. If you are trying to get in contact with them and you're just wanting to start casual conversation, I have created an amazing product called Text Your Ex, where you're able to start to build re-attraction and start to open the lines of communication with your ex again to try to position yourself in a way to get them back. And that is something that I would highly recommend in this situation if that is what your goal is as well. If you want to book a one-on-one coaching session just because you feel like you need more of a curated or a tailored plan, I would be more than happy to support you through that. You can book with myself or any of the other amazing coaches that we have on the team via the website. Again, my name is Danny. I'm your life and relationship coach. I hope you're staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you soon.